What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be hydro dipping a spray paint can. Why? Because we can. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into it. I went ahead and painted this with a 2x primer and flat white paint, and then we're going to try to make it look like one of these. This is like a sticker bomb graffiti, and this is like a graffiti bomb I put on these cans. I don't really worry about the caps as much. I find a cap later and put it on. I just like the way the cans look. It's a good way for me to get a sample dip in, and they look cool around the shop. First thing we got to do is select what film we're going to use, and we're going to get that laid out and cut out. Got to make sure I get the sticky side down on the water, so we give it a spit test. These clamps right here I made, picked up the pieces at the hardware store, and they're really good for transferring film. Now that we've got our film cut out and we got our clamps on, we can take it over here to the dip tank. Prior to getting the film down onto the water, I got to try to remove some of the debris off the surface. Now, I know some of y'all were thinking, he just used cotton candy in the water. No, it was just a little filter material. I used that to try to get some of that debris off the surface of the water. Not so much what's floating down in the water, but right here on top of the surface, that's what I want out of the way. If I put the film on top of that, chances are it's going to get in the way of our item and our graphics. Also, I want to avoid any air pockets, and I want to keep all the water under the film and none on top of the film when I'm getting it onto the water. Once it's on the water, the graphics are sitting on a plastic. That plastic is going to start to dissolve, and once I activate it, it's going to be completely dissolved plastic, no more plastic, and just the graphics sitting on top of the water. It's basically going to look like a mirror on top of the water once I get it on there. Now what I'm trying to do here is block it in, because once I do activate it, it will spread on me. Here's our can. It's all white and ready to go, and like I said, we're not worrying about that cap. Now right here, this is just a piece of plastic. I'm trying to block that film in. You're going to see once I activate it that piece of plastic did not a damn thing for me. And you'll see right here what I'm talking about. Blew it right away with a little bit of my PSI pressure, which is only at 50. And look, you can see my film starting to kind of run towards us. That's the film stretching on us. We're going to get this in here, and we're going to roll our can right across the top of the surface somewhere where I feel is the best spot for us. Going to roll it towards you, and we're going to try to get the best of the graphics onto that can. Once I get it rolled all the way across the surface here, I'll give it a little bit of a dunk under the water, and we're just trying to get any residual gunk off. And this is what we're looking like. We went with an anime girl. It came out looking pretty well. I appreciate you watching.